Hi, Bob Price here. I made a short of this Kansas song Reason to Be, but it warrants a longer video, so I'm going to go through the lyrics, which I didn't have when I was making the short because I was driving, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to interpret the lyrics like I have done on other songs. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk to you on the next one. This song is called Reason to Be. I like this song because on the surface it looks like it's pretty straightforward, but as you start going through it, you start seeing some twists and turns, but the overall meaning is really good. So long, someone's waiting. I've got places to go, I've got things to see. No more procrastinating, for this is a moment that was meant for me. And I'm moving like a wave on the ocean, drifting to the opposite side, traveling with no destination, just riding the tide. There's always someone waiting. There's always something that has to be done. There's always other people that have expectations. There's places that you need to go. There's things that you need to see. But this person who wrote this song is realizing that there's always going to be people that want something. I want this. I want that. I want you to have this done for this. I want you to have that done. And there's always going to be expectations from other people. But the important thing is the last thing. He's realizing sometimes in life you just need to travel with no destination. It's like that Meatloaf song, I'm dressed up and with no place to go, just riding the tide. Next verse. People, they say that I'm foolish. They say that I'm living in a fantasy. I say, everything's easy. It's better than living in futility. So I'm standing here in the back of the curtain, waiting for the start of the show. Acting like an actor is easy if you can let go. In other words, he has this show that he's going to be doing, and it's a show of life, because this applies more to than just a stage performance or an acting gig or something. He's saying that acting like an actor is easy. We're all on a world stage. It's easy if you can let go. If you get too caught up in it, then you start getting nervous and it becomes tense. And he's saying, they say that I'm living in a fantasy. Why is he living in a fantasy? Because he's decided to not take everything so literal. He's decided to just enjoy his life and take things as they come. And so he says to them, well, my way is better than living in futility. In other words, you're so caught up in your mechanics and things that you have to get done. You're so stressed out. Are you really happier than me? Last verse. Someday, something will find you, a magical feeling that you could not foresee, a feeling so devastating. From that moment on, your life's a comedy. Now notice this is really, really interesting. He says, a feeling so devastating. Devastating is usually a negative word, but in this case, he's using it as a positive word. A feeling you could not foresee, a feeling so devastating. But I would change that, a feeling so strong, so invigorating. From that moment on, your life's a comedy, because that's really what he's saying. He's not saying it's devastating. And suddenly you're as light as a feather. You're falling like a leaf from the tree. The things that you thought you needed are fading. Your reason to be. So if you can get to a point where you just, instead of taking life so seriously, worrying about, oh, I've got to get this done or that, if you can do it, if it's not something that's pressing that you have to get done, sometimes we have things that we have to get done and this is not a choice. But if you ever have a chance, you've got a free afternoon, do something for yourself. And if you can do that, your life could become a comedy. It could be something where you take the load of all the stress off, and suddenly you're as light as a feather, and you're falling like a leaf from the tree. In other words, take it easy. Remember that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy? That's the kind of feel that this song has. It's telling you not to take life too literal if you can help it. If you can help it. If there are days that you can do something just for you, do it. Pamper yourself. You're worth it. Don't take life too seriously. Mellow out. Don't worry. Be happy. Anyway, that's the overall feeling of this song, and I like that. I like the idea. I know sometimes I can get overwhelmed at work. I get really busy. Sometimes I'm going from one project to another, and I'm really stressing myself. You know, the most difficult person that I work for is me. It's me. I have these standards that I want to have of excellence. And so I'm always tasking myself, to pushing myself harder to make the next deadline, pushing myself harder to get this next project done, wanting to do something when I get home instead of just relaxing and just taking a moment. I feel like I've got to get a video done for you guys. I feel like, no, they depend on me. They need these videos. They give them something to look forward to. It gives them something that can give them hope or helps them in some way. I hope that some of my videos are helpful to some of you out there. If it helps one person, it makes it worth all the effort to do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you on the next one.